saw
You
her
got it
there.
too? Okay.
Yep.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. My name's Louis.
So they were just up there at the house, chilling, and had this way. I thought Joe was up there. Whatever they make it this way. Yeah. And again, we can. I guess it was more to stay. Because yeah, we'll have these guys trimmed everything. We were telling her earlier that.
Well, they have the other yes.
It's like a pilot type of thing.
It's gotta have it.
confused.
Someone should be in the
I know, but if I walk all the way over there,
Oh.
I have to make it back. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? I know. But I'm having world problems to go to the bathroom. Let me see if I can find Laura.
Hey Richard, I'm Greg. I'm with the Street Transportation Department. I'm one of their PIOs. So
nice
thank
to
you for
meet you.
doing this
Of
today.
course. Am
so,
I introducing you, I think?
No, you're in,
Oh,
well, you're
okay.
introducing Joe, our director. But so I think.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Anybody get one? You guys got one? Mic check. You good? You good? I'll wait till you get set up. Yeah, I'm checking with these mics here. I think this one's on now. Mic check. Mic check. Take your time. Let me know when you're. Just give me a thumbs up when you.
Yep.
Mic check. Mic check. Is this yours?
Ojos de papel volando, negrita de mis tesores. Ojos de papel volando, a todos diles que sí. Pero no les digas cuando así me dijiste a mí. Por eso vivo penando.
Check. You good? Check. Check. We're good? Okay. Huh?
There you go. Thank you.
Check. It's okay? Check.
Esa mi negra que la quiero ver aquí, con su rebozo de seda que le traje de mí.
Hey, Phil. Phil. Huh? I just told you, give me a thumbs up. I just want to start.
Yeah, he said ready to go.
Okay.
You need her to bring him here or not yet?
No, no. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, man.
Get started after this song.
Perfect.
Excuse me, sir. We're going to get started. How you doing, Rich?
Good, man.
The deal like, but you got to come up North Munns Park, man. Quit bullshit.
I know.
Come up.
I know. I talked to Molly every weekend.
Gotta come up
Thank
there
you.
with me.
Thank you. All right.
Raul.
All right, let's give it up for these mariachis here. I mean, these guys are out here in the heat playing some great music. We can have everybody take a seat. We're now ready to start. I want to thank everyone for coming out. What a great day, right? This is it, the unveiling dedication of Michael Carbajal Way. And you know, they were wondering. They were wondering what day to do it. I said, do it on the hottest day so we know who the real fans are that are going to come out. So thank you all for coming out. My name is Richard Sines with Fox 10. I want to thank Laura Hall for having me. When she asked me to do it, I was like, anything for Michael. You know, maybe a lot of you may not know, I boxed for 5 years. I boxed oranges the first year. I boxed apples the second year. I was undefeated. I was a grocer. But no, all kidding aside, you know, I remember when I first saw Michael Carbajal and the talent and the heart that he had really just struck me. And he's the one that put Phoenix on the map for me. Whenever I saw, when I was a kid growing up and I saw Phoenix, Arizona, I'm like, oh, that's where Michael Carbajal's from. It wasn't that's where the Suns are from. That's where, you know, the Cardinals are from. So it was funny. Back in 1993 when the Cardinals, you know, were just getting started, the Suns were in the NBA Finals, the real champ was Michael Carbajal. He was a fighter of the year. You know, and when you look at his accomplishments, it really is amazing, right? Golden Gloves national champion, 3-time U.S. national champion, Pan American medalist, gold Olympic medalist, silver medalist. He should have got the gold. That's why I said gold at first. 1990 Fiesta Bowl Grand Marshal, 6-time world champion. Yes! You know, I'm in my 50s. I was Employee of the Month one time in my life. I wasn't, you know, that's 6 times world champion. That is amazing. Ring Magazine Fighter of the Year, 1993. Him and those brawls with Chiquita Gonzalez. You know, and the way he won. You know, getting up off the canvas not once but twice to win. And he did the same thing in life. He was the first non-heavyweight to get $1 million purse. But did he leave town? Did he leave Arizona? No, he stayed right here. He didn't even leave the street. The guy was born 2 blocks away. And here he is now. He's got his gym here. He's giving back. He's an International Boxing Hall of Famer, Nevada Boxing Hall of Famer. He's an Arizona Sports Hall of Famer, about time with that. And now he's got his own street, and it's just fantastic to see. Congratulations, Michael, once again.
Yes.
So we'll get going, and we'll have plenty of people that help put this together. Of course, Laura Hall, you're the one. You're the true champion as well. We appreciate you. Another big round of applause.
Yes.
Well, let's get some people up here to say a few words. We'll start off with Keisha Hodge, from Keisha Hodge, Washington, Phoenix District 8 Councilwoman.
Thank you. So glad to see everyone out here today. Before we begin, I'm going to call up Lisa White from the Navajo Nation to do a quick land acknowledgement.
Hello, my name is Lisa White, and I'm from the Navajo Nation. We would like to acknowledge that Michael Carbajal 9th Street Gym, which is located and is on the traditional and ancestral territory of the To'oda O'odham tribe, along with and the 21 tribes of Arizona. We thank them for their hospitality and their stewardship of the land. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Richard, for hosting today, and thank you, Lisa, for the acknowledgement. I want to begin by extending a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you for joining us here at this event here in the heart of District 8. I say warm welcome because not only is it warm today, but because we feel the warmth, love, and support that this neighborhood has for the champ, Michael Carbajal. I want to extend a thank you to the Streets Department Director, Joe Brown, and to city staff who worked behind the scenes to make sure this event actually came to life. I know there are many dignitaries and recognizable pillars in the community here today, but I want to take a few brief moments to recognize a few of them. I have with me my colleagues, Councilwoman Laura Pastor, Councilwoman Betty Gallardo, Senator Catherine Miranda. We also have with us our icon, former Councilwoman Mary Rose Wilcox.
Yes.
She is definitely a champion in our neighborhood. Mary Rose pushed very hard for this to happen, and like everything she commits herself to, she makes it happen, and this is no different. She was relentless in this quest. He chose the barrio of 9th Street and Fillmore. He chose to return home. And today, we honor his contributions to the sports world and his community. When I was looking for a champ to reach out to kids in December, I looked no further than the Grand Park neighborhood, and without hesitation, Michael Carbajal answered the call and happily spent the evening inspiring kids, signing autographs, and giving away items he had brought with him. He has a pure heart of gold. Michael, your dedication, hard work, and giving back to the community are what we stand here today to celebrate. As little Jacob said at the March 20th council meeting, when the council unanimously approved the sign, and I quote, "Michael Carbajal is the best boxer I have ever met, and he deserves a street sign." Congratulations, champ.
Try to back away from the mic a little bit. It sounds better with
Let's.
the way. Yeah, back it up.
I'm used to this because it's live TV normally for me. So, but how about a big round of applause for Ms. Washington here? Great job. Thank you so much. And again, so much thanks for all you guys showing up. There's a lot of people that have really helped out this community. I want to recognize someone here, Luis Endejas, former Arizona Cardinal NFL kicker. You've done so much for the Valley, for this community. We appreciate you. Thanks for coming out. We'll keep the party going, and we'll check in with Laura Pastor, Phoenix District 4 Councilwoman. Thank you, Laura. Come on up.
Do you want me to speak on this, or do you want me to just yell? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Well, I would also like to. Hello. Forget it. So here you go. I would also like to recognize Supervisor Gallardo, who is here.
I'm sorry, Steve, I didn't see you.
I probably missed other dignitaries. But I'm going to be short and sweet because it is hot. Just like Michael the champion hot. And just like Laura making this happen. So I want to thank everybody because this wouldn't have happened without community. It wouldn't have happened without the love and perseverance that this community has. And 9th Street is now getting the Michael Carbajal sign. Yeah. If it hadn't been for Mary Rose, the Triple D's, who were resilient in making this happen, we would have never seen this. So I want to thank community. At the end of the day, I want to thank community for all the love that you have for 9th Street. So thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Thanks again. I recognize Luis Zendejas. I also want to thank John Schultz, Aiken Spangler, the greatest stuntman in the world, are here for supporting Michael Carbajal. Okay, Derek Kennard is here. He's here. I want to also call up Joe Brown, District Phoenix Street Transportation Department. Joe Brown, if you could come up here, I'd like to say a few words. Thank you.
I assume this isn't working.
Yeah.
Test. Oh, you got it? Maybe this one. Hello.
Just tap it.
Tap it.
Give it your best shot.
Maybe if we talk from far, if we talk from far? No. I don't know.
Good afternoon. There you go. Our mics work.
Oh, really? Okay.
Their mics work.
On here?
Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity to come and speak today. It's great to see so many people. This is the third unveiling we've done and by far the most attended. I want to thank the Carbajal family and celebrate Michael's career and most importantly the impact he's had on the community. I grew up on a farm in Illinois, I had a career in New York City, but I knew about Michael Carbajal long before I got here as a boxing fan. Everybody knows about him. You don't have to be from Phoenix, but I'm very happy to be part of Phoenix family now and to celebrate his legacy and boxing prowess and everything. Additionally, I'd like to thank Councilman Hodge Washington, Councilwoman Hodge Washington, Councilwoman Pastor, Councilwoman Guardado, the Phoenix City Council for their support in approving this. Also like to acknowledge former council member Mary Rose Wilcox and her efforts and support. A few individuals from city leadership, our Streets Transportation Department, Deputy City Manager Alan Stevenson, and our Assistant Transportation Director Brianna Velez, who supervises the crews and made sure all this happened today. The sign will be unveiled, as well as a few smaller signs for the family. So,
Whoa, good deal.
we'll be having a photo op afterwards, so stick around. Those people who are close to Michael, please stick around for that. I also want to acknowledge the sign shop staff. They do a great job with this, and thank you. That said, I'll turn it back over to Richard.
Big round of applause for Mr. Brown, please. And I'll be on 10th Street selling these for $10 a pop, 2 for $30. I'm gonna give you guys a deal. So these are pretty cool. I'm gonna have to save one for me. Yeah, there you go. $9 a pop for the 9th Street Gym. Now let's bring in Mary Rose Wilcox, one of the smart people that brought an umbrella.
Where is that umbrella? You want to come over? I think you want to come here so you can hear her. Where's that umbrella? This one.
Where's that umbrella?
For you. I'll get it for you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna yell, okay? Because that's what we do in Studio and in 9th Street and all of our barrios, okay? I'd like to have Steve Gallardo join me up here. You know, Steve is on the board of supervisors, and I just want him to be up here. And also recognize Danny Valenzuela, who was on the city council and now maybe on the board of supervisors soon. But I would like to just say, it's a real honor for me. You know, I look out in the audience, I see Norm, who made Michael famous in the Republic. You know, I see everybody who had a part of helping. But the person I see most is a young man who in 1988 won the Olympics, the silver medal. And I had the honor of preparing the airport, because I was on the city council, to thank him. And it was just a joy. I walked on that plane, and Michael, remember, he was there. And I thought, how could this little guy be a fighter? But he was one of the toughest guys I ever met, both in fighting and in his mind and in his just goal to be the best fighter there was. So we welcomed him, we had a reception, and then we came over to 9th Street. And I'm going to tell you, it was probably 3 times the amount of people that's here today. And it was wonderful to have a barrio celebrate their hero. So let's give them a round of applause.
No, I just want to say one, thank you, Michael, for everything you do on not only behalf of this community, but the entire state. You're definitely a role model for all our young folks. You remind them, and that's what this sign is all about. It's a reminder. It's a reminder to our young folks that they can do anything they want. If they put their heart, their mind to it, they can accomplish it. And that's what this sign represents. Michael, real quickly, I think you know, many of our kids face tremendous challenges economically, socially. You have been there to help these kids. You have them in your gym. You're showing them the right path. You're showing them how to get fit, nutrition, discipline. You know, these are all good traits that we have to continue to remind our young folks. So thank you, Michael, from the bottom of my heart. Everything you do, not only on behalf of this community, Latino community, but our entire state. Thank you so much.
I just want to thank Laura. Laura has stood by Michael, has been kind of the wind beneath his wings, and just really helped tremendously at making sure that people know that this young man is in the National Hall of Fame. He's our hero, and as Steve said, the example he sets for our youth is tremendous. So it's with a lot of honor that my husband and I, Earl, know Michael, have really loved him through the years, and now see him stepping into a role that will be the best emissary boxing can have in Maricopa County, state of Arizona, and the United States. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Mary. Great job. Thank you. And once again, you know, Michael's a great story. He's done a great job. And it's all thanks to people like Mary that have used their platform to put eyes on this guy. For people, you know, like us, people like me can say, hey, that guy looks like me. That guy sounds like me. You know, maybe I could do something like that. And, you know, there's been a lot of people that have covered Michael Carbajal throughout his career from day one. One of them is the great Jude LaCava. Talk to me. He gives you his best. He sends his love. And, of course, Mary, you kind of touched on Norm Frondheim. You know, great guy, great job, Hall of Fame person. I mean, this white guy's been to more barrios and boxing gyms than most Mexicans here. Okay, so he's one hell of a guy. He does a great job. So, Norm, I want to thank you and recognize you and make sure you get your recognition today, too.
All right.
And now we can bring up David Salgado, retired Phoenix police officer. If you're here, we'd like you to come up. We won't put you to work, we promise. David, if you're here, come on up. Your time to shine, buddy.
Hey, if you need a Pucci, I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
My name is Dave Salgado, and I work for the city of Phoenix Police Department and the police department for many years. I patrol this area, so a lot of you youngsters or people that are, you know, doesn't know really the history of Michael, this was a terrible place to live. It was, as soon as you give me money, you get the hell out of here. You know, but one thing, Michael, I guess you live with Okay. Hey, so Michael, I want to thank you for doing this because you know the youngsters always coming up here. Some little kid was asking his dad. He said, "Who's Michael?" You'll find out who Michael is. So now you're impacting not only the little kids that are coming up, the legacy you're leaving behind, that you left behind, but the OGs like myself that saw you fight. They went to your fights. You know, and saw you. Now the older persons that, with their dad's era, a lot of them have passed away, but they've known Michael Carbajal. And one thing, let me tell you something. When I worked this area, Michael, I used to see Michael at 4 in the morning running sprints by himself sometimes. And I used to, because in the end of shift, about 4 in the morning, all the prostitutes and the he-she's and all that would gather over there on 9th Street. They had their, they had their little tables together, and they would, count their money, what they made for the night. And then I was in my patrol car, and I used to ask them, "Hey, who's that running? You don't know who that is? That's Michael Carbajal." Now you already, he's already. And one guy even said, "He's kind of cute." Hey. So as time went on, you know who David Benavides is at, right? Everybody knows David Benavides. So one time his father, because I know his father, and I knew his kids were coming up in boxing. And I asked David Benavides, Jose Benavides, David's father, I said, "Hey, is your kids ever going to be the caliber like Michael is?" And you know what he told me? He said, "There'll never be another Michael Carbajal in the state of Arizona." He said, "Not my kids. They're not gonna be another Michael Carbajal. Michael's at a different level, and you don't get that much." And I'll leave you a story with this. That when Michael was telling me in 1993, the Phoenix Suns were playing the Chicago Bulls, and Michael was telling me that he was, in those days, Michael can go anywhere free. He went anywhere free. The Suns, and I said, "Yeah, come on, Michael, go in the dressing room and all that." So everybody knew him. So he said he walked in the Bulls locker room, and Michael Jordan was there. And he went into Michael, he said, "Michael, there's only one Michael." And really? He said, "Well, it takes 4 of you to win a championship. It only took 1 Michael to win."
Michael was there.
I'll leave you with that. There's only 1 Michael. David.
As I say, for a guy that didn't want to talk, he really got going, no? I got on well. I was like, "Is this a 15-round fight or a 12-round? Give us a standing 8 count." Great job. Great job. Great job. But yeah, now I want to bring in with the managing director for the Sunflower Bank, Dino Camunez. If you're here, come on up. Dino. Dino. I got one right here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you talk right here because they say those are out.
And you can get in the shade too.
So good afternoon, everyone. So I'm going to start with a little bit different format here. I'm going to acknowledge, and I know Michael's good with this, Louis Espinosa, which was the first champion from the state of Arizona. Louis Espinosa! He can't hear us.
He's right there.
Coming up.
Louis!
Come on up.
Come on up, bro.
Aquí viene.
Hey, so Ricky D, retiring and shit. Not yet. Not yet. He's close, yeah. That's what I'm talking to him. Yeah, yeah. But we're going to let you hide it back and forth.
Come on up, Louis.
You can join me, man. Come on up. I got a chair at the table. Okay.
First state champion, world champion from Arizona. Yeah. Now today's all about Michael Carbajal. But I know that we'd be remiss if not acknowledging Louis and his accomplishments because he did pave the way and he was our first champ. So, Louis, congratulations and thank you for being here.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Two-time. I don't want to cut him off here. All right, so listen, quick remarks here. When Mary Rose and I hatched this scheme to try to get this done, it took almost a year and a half to get this done. As you can imagine, there's lots of things that you have to navigate, and there was an election in between, and we had to kind of reacquaint, get the mayor on board as well as various council members, Councilwoman Hodge Washington was very kind to us and kind of kicked it back into gear. And then Dave Salgado, who you just heard from, God, he talks a lot. I didn't know he had that much to say. So Dave and I and Daniel and Mary Rose got together and kind of put this thing together. But all of that being said, when we went before the city council for the actual vote, we had that place full of Michael Carbajal fans with their Michael Carbajal shirts, hats, etc., etc. And for all of you who are from 9th Street, who are new to 9th Street, congratulations for being here. This is also a tribute to each of you for what you've accomplished. As many people said, Michael could have left. He didn't. Michael could have said, you know what, I'm going to move uptown. He didn't. Michael still lives in that house right over there. The gym's right over there. And this is his hood. And as you can see from his shirt, he's all about Phoenix, right? He's do or die Phoenix, and it doesn't matter whether it's the Cardinals, doesn't matter if it's the Diamondbacks, doesn't matter what it is. We have breakfast every Saturday, and every Saturday he's wearing a different Phoenix fans kind of shirt. So, Michael, I want to say I'm very proud of you. Thank you for what you've done for the youth. Laura, thank you for being a teacher to the youngsters that come into your gym. We represent a foundation that gives some money to the programs that Michael and Laura run, and we're very proud to do it, and we'll continue to do that indefinitely. But the reality is, for all of us, Michael, you are an institution. You are someone to be looked up to. And on behalf of Mary Rose and Dave Salgado and Septiembre and everybody else that came before us that spoke on our behalf, Councilman Washington, Councilman Pastor, Councilman Robinson, and Mayor Gallego, thank you for those of you that are here. Also, Councilman Tovar. So, Michael, I'd like to call you and Laura up, if you don't mind.
Well, they're coming up. Let's get Keisha right here.
We'll do it right now. All right, so I would like for you guys just to acknowledge Councilwoman Hodge Washington, Keisha Hodge Washington, because she is the one who turned the engine internally within the city to get this going. So if you don't mind acknowledging Councilwoman Washington. She's right behind you. All right, so listen, I know you're not a public speaker, my brother, but I want you to say a few words.
Beat you all right now.
No hassle, bro. No hassle. So anyway, do you mind saying a few words?
Women first.
I'm Michael is.
Women first.
Ladies first.
We would just like to thank everyone for coming. As anyone that knows Michael really well knows, that he remained humble and never forget where he came from. Always was right here. And we wanted to be here where his journey all began. So this is a real special time, and thank you to each and every person that made this happen, all of the sponsors that supported us, all of our legal team that is always behind us, Richard Sines, our good friend, all of the media people, Mary Rose Wilcox, Earl, who is not here, and Steve Gallardo. Thank you so much. Where is he?
He's here, so
Hi, Steve.
There he is.
And Councilwoman Hodge Washington, thank you so much. Laura.
And everybody here from this neighborhood, 9th Street, thank you very much. I mean, I really, really appreciate it. All the help that you guys gave me, all the friendship, everything that comes together. Especially, man, when I came out of that ring and I seen the whole crowd, I was like, whoa, god damn. I was so pumped up, said no one is whipping my ass today. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The most proud of I am is all my fans. My kids, all my granddaughters, grandsons, all of you. All of you guys gave me motivation with all my heart. All of you.
Yes.
Yes. And also all the council women, men, everybody already said their names, but I want to say a special thanks to Mary Rose because she's been with me since 1988, as she was saying. So it was really great. And I really want to thank you guys. I got a whole lot more to say, but if you guys want me to keep rolling, I will. But if not, okay. Well, really, man, I'm very proud of you guys. I'm very proud of you guys because you guys helped me become who I am today.
Amen.
And I'm gonna clap for you guys. I'm clap for all of you guys.
Right on, champ.
So,
Thank you, Mike. Right on, champ.
orale. And just the last thing, you know what? I'm most and proud. Besides all of you, is my last fight. It's because I retired. I retired the champ. I won the championship, and I retired the championship. I said that since I was a little kid, and I didn't even know it. My father told me, Mijo, you remember when you told me when you were 6 years old, what'd you tell me? I said, I don't know. He said, well, you said you're going to be a world champion and that you want to retire world champion. And I said, I want to be like you, Dad. That's all. That's why I'm doing this, because I wanted to fight like you. And then I just got all that dedication, determination, discipline, desire. And whatever anybody wants to do, whatever it is, boxing, football, any athletics, any work, anything, all you got to do is believe in yourself and love yourself. You go into that mirror every morning and you say, I love myself. And you look at yourself and you keep doing that every day, I guarantee you it's going to get louder and louder. That's I used to do it.
There you go, champ.
So it's all about love.
Yes.
And a special thanks to Lara,
yes,
my significant other.
Yes.
She put all this together with Dino and Salgado and all Mary Rose, I know it, and all the council people. And let me tell you what Lara started all this out. She does everything. I mean, this is a very, very intelligent woman that I love. And she's helped me with everything. Yes. And I love that. So I just want to thank you all. Thank you all for giving me all your love, because I give it right back. Thank you, guys.
And Michael, you're still the champ. You retired a champ, but you're still the champ because you're a champion in life. And I love what you're doing for the community, what you've been doing for the community. And you always say, you know, I want a kid to come to me and not say I want to be rich, I want to be famous, I want to be a champ. And you're raising champions in life because of the example that you've set of never giving up, getting up when you're down, fighting to the very end, and doing what's right in the very end. And this is why, you know, I want to thank Dino for mentioning how long it took and how difficult it is to get something like this done, because a lot of people say, well, it's past its time. Well, everything happens at the right time. Luis and Dejas was saying that. We were talking about that off camera. Like, you know what? The timing is right. This is the perfect time right now, because we get to not only recognize your boxing career, but your post-boxing career, what you've done for this community, for this area, for all these people. This is all for you. You guys are all winners because of him, because of the support that you've given him. Another person that's always been by your side and supported you is John Schultz. We'd like to invite him to give a couple words real quick. He's right behind you right here.
For that, I'm a champion because of you guys. That's it. That's what it is.
Let's go. John's going to say something about the foundation stuff.
All right.
My name is John Schultz. I was Michael's agent, and I want to talk to you about Michael out of the ring. We all know he was a champion in the ring. Right. We turn around like the Olympics. Okay. Everybody was jumping. We know he won the gold. They gave him the silver. He didn't complain. I was at the LA fight with Chiquita. It was the fight was, he was beating Chiquita so bad in the fourth round. The referee went up to Chiquita's corner and said, if you continue to bleed like this, we're going to have to stop the fight. Michael just whipped him left and right, and they gave the fight to Chiquita. We went to Mexico, and he was beating Chiquita all over the place. They gave it to him. Michael never said nothing. But I want to talk about, Michael turns around and gets a check for $500,000. We're at Caesar's Palace. We're walking through. He sees a sundae. He looks at me. He says, I want to go get one. He walks inside. He says, how much are they? They said $3.75. He just got a check for $500,000. He says, no, I want just one. They said, no, it's $3.75. And he didn't get one. I came over here, and he says, what are you doing? I said, just trying to get some business taken care of. He says, will you take me to Kmart? I said, sure. We went up to Kmart up there. He looked at me. He says, look at this. 2 shirts for $20 are usually $20 a piece. He says, you know, I think I might get one. I said, Michael, you could buy the damn store if you wanted to. But my point is that Michael is given and given and given, and so much was taken away from him. And I don't want to get emotional, but Michael, I just got out of the hospital. They tried to keep me in the hospital. I said, I'm not sticking in the hospital. I said, Michael has made me a better man. I'm 76 years old. He's my little brother for life. He will give everything, but we need to do, if you all love him, help support this gym. Help support Michael with everything he's gone through, because we're blessed. We are blessed. He's one of the great guys. And Michael, your dad is looking down right now, and I remember telling your dad that I'd keep an eye on you and how proud your parents must be of you. And let's get Michael and Laura, and Laura, you are the best of the best. There's 2 kinds in the world, the best and the best. Thank you, Mary Rose and Richard and all of you, all the dignitaries, but this is a family. This is what it's all about. God bless you guys. Thank you, Richard.
Welcome. Thank you, John. Thank you, John Schultz. All right, now let's get down to the reason we're all here, the unveiling of the sign. Michael, come on up. Mr. Brown, if we can help you guys.
There it is.
Here we go. The time has come.
Hey, Michael, do you want to do, you can unveil it.
In and out of the red, for sure.
You want me to do the countdown?
Yeah, Mr. Brown.
He's right there.
Can you do the countdown?
You want to do the countdown?
Yeah, you got to do the countdown.
Hold the ladder. Somebody hold the ladder.
Countdown.
What do we send me?
Check! Stay right there, Mike. 60. We unveil it again. Got it. What else? Hey, Mike. Ahua! Échale! Michael! 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 Don't put that back over there.
No, they're going to call it official.
Take that out.
Take the boxing, let's go.
I know, man. Momentous occasion, bro. We were here. We were here, bro.
Stick to boxing, let's go.
Que no! Hello, dale. Bam, manitas. All right. Good seeing you, brother. Good seeing you, Luis. What I said. Say hey to Max, man.
Max is here.
Where's he at?
There.
Max is here?
Yeah. Somewhere here.
Hey, what's up? How you doing, baby? I'll find it. What's up, baby? How you doing? I'm over here.
Now we're
burning up, bro? Hey, yeah. Hey, you just snuck in. I know, baby. I saw you. I'm coming up. Yes. What's up, brother? How you doing? What's up, brother? What's up, brother? How you doing, Manny? How you doing, bro? Good. Yes, maybe you would have been up north, man. What's up, big dog? Right on, big bro.